Welcome, guys, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this raise. Now, the way this execute is frame. This is the fixed update is going to be part of the mono behavior setup. It's mono, okay? It's just a simple mono script. Now, the reason why I did it this way versus putting the array in here and just doing it like this, ray, and then go shots, shot count, is like I said, this will execute how many shots you have all in one single frame. I'm talking about you're running 60 frames, like it's just going crazy balls to the walls. Okay, it's just 60 frames a second or whatever frame rate it is your game's running. But you're going to be aiming for 60 because that's the standard. Everybody wants 60, which you should be able to hit that. Well, here's the thing. This is dealing with the physics engine, which is supposed to be faster than update or so on and so forth. I don't really know how it works internally, but you know how. Let's just do an example here. Okay, this is fixed update. We'll just comment out this code. Okay. Ooh, that might be bad right there. Let's not do that. Okay. Add code. What's this one for? Okay, let's just delete this code then. I don't like all these red bits. Do. Okay. Let's save, not break anything. And, well, we have this. Let's just do a debug.log, for instance. This isn't in that. This isn't in that. And we'll just do it in the standard format. Debug.log. Okay. And we'll just do it a string right here, and we'll see how much fixed. Okay. Now, look at this. When we do this, we're going to get spammed with messages, which this is very terrible. Don't do this, but I just displaying it for how many times a second this is going to go. Okay. Already we're hitting 100 some mark. Okay. That's how many times it's going fixed update, fixed update, fixed update, fixed update. Okay. It's cycling through that. So think of the ray that we're shooting out. Okay. 1 ray, 2 ray. In that little bit of time, if you put like 10 rays in there, there's no way in the world you're ever going to see those 10 rays going across the screen. You know, it happens so fast in our own eyes, it's not even going to matter. It's going to execute it that quickly. So this right here will be very, very quick. Those 4 rays will be like, bam. It'll all look like one single thing, but it's actually spreading it out. It'll actually do 4 separate rays or 10 rays, whatever shot count you put up here in your shot. Okay? You could put 10, 15, whatever. And because you spread them out, the physics engine doesn't have to go, the shot count, if we put this loop back in here for int I, that one loop, okay, it's not going to have to execute 10 of them in a single frame, which you're thinking, that sounds really, I mean, it's astonishing how much performance you'll get by doing this for a shotgun versus the loop and getting like a bunch of everything all at one single frame, which this code could be probably executed now that I think about it in the update. But, fixed update, we might want that for something. So, and plus, fixed update is used for physics, which we're doing array. I mean, I know it's not in here, which it probably will end up being in here, just for its own code usage and stuff. But we're doing the shot count. So the rays will actually get executed for every shot count we have. See, it's greater than 0. It'll do this. It'll execute this code. While. That's why this while is here. So, that should make sense to you for the rays. And the reason why I got this kickback is because this only happens once when you push the button. So it's separate, so you only get one kickback. But you still get a bunch of rays, which will end up doing your hit particles, bullet holes in the wall. You can tell it, hey, your object pool. This would be a great place, like here, or in your rays, when you do your rays, your hit points. Well, actually, now I think about it, every time we do a ray, we need it. It'll probably end up in here. Or do we return this? I think we return this, actually. I think we return this. Out hit point. Yes, we return this. So we can do this. Yeah, we can definitely do this. Yeah, and I have this little hit transform.send message. This right here, if we make a damageable script where you can damage something, if it's got a method named this, like we did in the other script somewhere. Oh, it's in our weapon script, which I don't have open yet. But, I mean, you got your tilting. I mean, you got your weapon tag system. Find weapon camera. You got a shotgun. The only thing I got left is a throwable, which we will have to use a game object instantiate for that, because you're throwing an object. There's nothing you can do about that. You're throwing a rigid body. I mean, so you're not going to be doing a whole lot of those probably. So you'll probably be okay with that. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I was going to talk. Man, I really forgot to talk about the saving thing. This is actually really, really good. Because look, event system, blank, load, boop. And just to show you this actually does save, I'll hit this 0, hit weapon 1. Now it should save this, so I'll just put 77, it doesn't matter. It's just a big old list of properties. And then we'll hit load. Bam, 0 again. So let's go into this logic real quick. Now, you're going to need all these namespaces right here. Okay? Because we're using runtime stuff. And you'll have a list of this player. It's supposed to be position, but I shorthand. And you can put anything here. Just make sure this is the same as this. Because we're taking the data CG. Okay, yeah, because player data. Yeah, here we go. Is a list, and this list is made up of this.